Hello, everybody. NCS Fan 001 here. Top Notch and Reese, y'all got in here early. I was actually just quickly finishing up recording a video for late shift because I got that Platinum Trophy last night, but I was really tired and went to bed before I could record the audio portion covering the trophy list at the end. So yeah, tonight we are going to be playing this game. I know nothing about this game. All I know is that we're playing it and hopefully getting the Platinum Trophy tonight. It's not supposed to be a long Platinum. It says like 2 to 3 hours on the trophy guide. And there are collectibles, so I do have a collectible guide pulled up. But yeah, that's what we're playing tonight. Because reasons. Because trophies. And because I could make a better title out of it, I guess. By the way, finally picked up Undertale, since it's free right now. So I will play that at some point. I probably won't stream it, but I have heard great things about that game, so definitely excited to play it. But the next big series game that I'll be doing is Killzone Liberation ×2. I am actually excited for that one because I've never done one of the classic games, one of the PS Classic, whatever you want to call it. So I'm actually pretty excited for that. Also, if anyone's curious, before we get officially started here, The Division 2 is 100% complete. Yeah, it's done. Thank God, it is done. I mean, I enjoyed the game overall, but it was a lot of stuff to do and a few dicey moments toward the end. Like, a few of the things you have to do for the manhunt in this DLC is a little bit trickier, but I completed my main mission with the directive active. That was super easy. The manhunt, like I said, it could be harder than it is. It's not awful. And then I finished Operation Iron Horse. Did this with the first group I joined into. I knew basics of what to do for the first raid, but this raid I had absolutely no idea what I was doing the entire time, and I'm still not entirely sure what happened, because I actually joined in late. I joined in during the Foundry, which is the third boss of the 4, so I didn't actually know what was going on with that. Hey, Goran. So I joined there, had no idea what was happening, just killed ads. And then we got to the final battle where you're in the train yard and you're fighting like a train and an armored guy. And again, I have legitimately no idea what was going on during that fight or what they were doing to damage the boss. It's not like the first raid where I did know what to do. I'm actually working on a guide for this one right now. First raid really wasn't that hard. It's like 4 boss fights, but for the most part, there's nothing mechanically crazy about it compared to some raids out there. Alright, enough stall tactics. Hey, Stardust. Hey, Reese. Yep, finished it, and I'm happy. Currently working on your 10th Platinum in Detroit Become Human. Nice. Very fun game. Alright. We're gonna play a horse racing game. Because reasons. Because trophies exist. And I've lost control of my life. That's not entirely true. Oh, God. That music's gonna be copyrighted. We can... Sound? Delete data is one of the 4 options. Oh, there's a movie for this. Oh, boy. I'd like to watch that, but I know that that's probably not something we're gonna do. I'm going to drop the music just in case it's copyrighted. Get it down as low as possible. Photo album? There's a photo album? Oh man, we can take memories of this game. Also, the sad thing is that now that I'm playing some of these games like not intoxicated like I used to, I actually have to tolerate the games like a normal human. Which is not really a good thing, because they're really bad. Okay. Okay, so we can choose missions, we can train, or we can ride. Well, obviously, riding is in the title of the video, or stream, whatever you're watching. If you're watching it as a stream, thank you for being here. If you're watching it as a video later, this is not the kind of game I normally play. I promise, I don't play games this bad. Sometimes. Why are we playing as, like, teenagers? These people look like they're, like, 12 years old. Practice lap. Welcome to Martinshaw. Help Bibi and Tina to prepare for the Falkenstein race and show what you're made of in the cornfield. There's a lot to do before then, though. Before you start, find out how to ride your horsey like a platinum trophy. Finish My Little Pony and Fast and Furious Spy Racers on PS4 and 5. Nice. Push the left stick forward and to the sides to move the horse. Hold the left stick back to slow down. These graphics are top-notch. I feel like I'm playing, you know, a top-tier AAA PS5 title with these graphics. No, seriously, this looks like a PS1 game. This literally looks like a PS1 game. Why does the horse move so slowly? Maybe I should have followed the instructions and actually followed the arrows? Aha! Alright, we can actually move faster now. There goes my ice maker. That was really loud. Alright, we're gonna do an epic jump. Yeah, boy! We can jump! Hell yeah! Complete the practice lap. Next riding task or restart. What will be number 750? I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet. Alright, so let me take a look and make absolutely sure this is the correct game. Because there's a lot of these Bibi and Tina games. Okay, this looks correct. Yeah, this is correct. Yeah, this is correct. Okay. Just making sure. Alright, so since there's that 1 minute trophy, I'm gonna quickly run through this again. But yeah, I haven't decided yet what, well, actually, I might not even be able to do this one in that amount of time. Yeah, because it forces you to walk slowly at the beginning, so we'll see. I just want to get that trophy, start knocking it out early, because I don't know if missions are replayable or not. There's not supposed to be anything missable in this game. So that's good. Okay, yeah, we get this. This thing controls very badly. Alright, that was in under a minute. So at least we have progress toward that trophy. You remember doing Bibi and Tina at the horse farm at the start of the year? It was legendary. Ooh, okay, well, if this video goes well, then we'll have to play that one. Oh, it's open world. It's Grand Theft Auto, but with horses. No, wait, that's Red Dead Redemption. This is Red Dead Redemption for children. I guess. Or whoever the hell plays this. Aside from people like me that hunt trophies. A riding competition against another rider. Ride from one checkpoint to the next without missing. Darn it, I wanted to miss them all and cheat. Why can't I just cheat? Okay, I can kind of cheat because I can cut corners. God, if only we were playing some Red Dead 2 right now, I could just whip out the, one of the guns. That sounded very weird, the way that was going. I just take out my gun and just start blasting. Uh-oh, the horse is tired. Well, horse, I'm just gonna beat you. I'm just gonna keep beating you until you get us through the gates. Recover stamina faster, you stupid horse. Woo! Hey, what's up, secret underdog? I'm doing well. Next riding task. Yeah, it's straight up open world adventure. That is a surprisingly large map. Now, that is seriously a surprisingly large map. That is surprisingly a lot of stuff. Look at those load times. Where did this take us to? God, it's 2 separate maps? Are you kidding? God, this is like Red Dead Redemption. This is literally like Red Dead Redemption. With how big this map is and how interactive it is. Like, there's stuff going on in this game. Get to the castle as quickly as you can. Let's do it. You like bread? Bread is good. Unless you are allergic to gluten. In which case, bread is not good. Oh! Ah, we can't just bounce off. That's no fun. I wanted to bounce off. Oh, we are way behind now. I was hoping we could just bounce off the wall. This game reminds me a little bit of that game that me and Ghost did, like, over a year ago. That was called, I think it was called The Unicorn Princess. But it was a racing game on unicorns. And it was really stupid. We did that, like, well over a year ago. Well, I probably could have finished this one in under a minute had I not, you know, done something stupid and ran into a wall. The horse just tires out too fast. Like, come on, these horses have got to go faster than this. This one's barely even running. It's not moving fast at all. Wow. Next task. How's the trophy hunting going? It's been good. I finished Division 2, which I am very happy about. Wow, these sound effects are badly balanced. Is there... Can I not... Okay, I need to mess with the sound effects, because that's too loud. Yeah, let's drop those sound effects down. That's too loud. Okay, so hit play. So what happens if we click training? Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16... 18 missions? Looks like 18 story missions. And then I guess this is just free roam. Okay, then. I think there's a trophy for using both characters. So I will use the other character this time. So somewhere out in this world are collectibles that we have to find. And there's apparently a lot of them. There's like 96 collectibles. Which again, this is a very surprisingly large open world. Which is not what I was expecting. Okay, come on, the horse can take a 2-foot drop. It's not gonna die. And if it does, it's not like I'm gonna care. Send it to the glue factory. That's all I care about. You just finished Sniper Ghost Warrior contracts, and now you're working on the sequel. Nice. Was Division 2 Platinum? The Platinum was fairly straightforward. It's pretty time-consuming, but it's not anything too terribly hard. It does have a few true multiplayer trophies, and the game is online only, of course. It wasn't too bad, though. The DLC... The DLC wasn't awful either. But again, it's just time-consuming. That Platinum is... The whole 100% is really just more time-consuming than it is difficult. Because there's just a lot of stuff you have to do. You've got the base game, which already takes like 40 to 50 hours. And then you've got, you know, Warlords of New York is like another probably 20 hours when you factor in the manhunt. Did I take a... I think I took a wrong turn. Okay, I think I just took the long way around. So... We're trying to get back to the castle, presumably. But yeah, you have that. Then you have 2 raids you have to do with 8 players in the group, which is not as difficult as I thought it was going to be to get 8-player groups. Over hill, over dale, cross-country ride. Cross-country jumping against the cock. Jump over all the listed obstacles. Start working on Cars Race-A-Rama and Ultimate Cars 2 number 250. The Cars games aren't the worst things in the world. Does anyone remember the original Cars game for, like, Wii and probably PS2? And probably, like, original Xbox? That game was actually surprisingly good because it was massive. It had a full-blown open world with all sorts of regular and side missions and lots of exploration, so there was a ton of stuff to do. Surprisingly pretty good game from what I remember. And it's not even a retelling of the main story. It's set a year after the original movie. So it canonizes that Lightning won the Piston Cup in his 2nd season. Sorry if I spoiled the original movie for anyone who hasn't seen it after all these years. Okay. This thing, again, controls like a freaking tank. It has the movement of a tank. Well, not the movement of a tank, it's about as controllable as a tank. Alright, next writing task. Just because the movies made your childhood. Fair enough, yeah. I remember I saw Mr. Enter's video recently where he was saying how he dislikes the first Cars movie more than the second one. And some of his arguments actually make sense, because it's like, the first one it seemed like they were at least trying to make it good, and the second one is just so out of left field with the whole spy thing that you can't really take it seriously in the first place. Hey, Uriah, I am doing good. Hope y'all are too. Orientation writing. Find the shortest path from the start. Okay, this is new. This is something entirely new. Okay, so yeah, this is entirely new. New type of event. Okay, there's the end point. Presumably. Come on, horse. We're gonna ride that platinum trophy into the sunset tonight, if everything goes correctly. Alright, that was easy. That was very easy. Sure hope Cars 4 comes out in the future. I'm sure it will. You really think Pixar's not gonna milk such a financially successful franchise? I mean, part of the thing is that they've been really flopping over the last couple years, because Lightyear flopped, and a bunch of the other stuff they've made recently completely flopped. Looking forward to me playing COD Classic? I'm sure as hell not. I'm not looking forward to that. I will not be streaming that because likely little progress will be made, and I'll get so angry that I will probably break controllers playing it. Plus, I don't want to have to commentate while playing because that's going to get me distracted and make me... It's something that we call the Let's Play curse, where you always will play worse when you're, like... when you're trying to commentate, or you usually will, to where things that would generally have been easy already become harder, and that game's hard enough as it is. I don't know, maybe once I finish the veteran run, maybe I would stream the hardened run or something, because at least on that one you get health packs, and at least then I would kind of know what to do. Now how was I supposed to make that turn? That one was... How was I supposed to make that turn? Oh, that was some great graphics there. Okay, we're stuck on the air. We didn't actually touch the thing, but we're stuck on the air, apparently. I mean, finishing these races isn't going to be a problem, but don't you have to do like 6 of them in under a minute, which actually seems like a bit of a tighter time limit. Wait, did I not? I lost? Wow. That's embarrassing. That is really embarrassing. On Google, it said in 2023, it said it won't come out anytime soon. Cars and your store and Toy Story is what made Pixar. Very true. Did I get this game physical? I did not. I bought it. It was on sale at some point for like $1 or $2. That could be the plot of quite a comedic YouTube video. Possibly. COD Classic is an ass-on veteran. Yes, it is. Now, I have played that veteran a little bit, but it was years ago I played a little bit of it. And even just, like, the early missions were giving me trouble, but that was also a number of years ago, like, probably pre-COVID. So, hopefully I've gotten better at games in the time since then, and more patient. Maybe. But I don't see myself streaming that game, because that's just gonna... I'm gonna get way too pissed off to provide good commentary or just anything. And then the videos will all get age restricted, so they won't even have ads running on them. So, they'll serve me no purpose at all. Okay, how did I fail so badly the first time? This time I finished with 15 seconds left. That wasn't hard at all. Why did I screw up the last time? And I don't think you could speed that up very much. I think I did pretty well. The one where you're in the house. Oh, yep, Pavlov's house. That one is... It's considered to be the worst or one of the worst. I have heard that there are other missions, too, that are pretty awful. Like, that one's pretty bad, and then I remember specifically that one where you're on the back of the truck or whatever it is, and you keep having to use the rocket launchers to take out other vehicles. That one's going to be horrible. And I know that there's several others that are really bad. There's the dam mission. That one is brutal. And I mean, I don't even know if that's going to end up being number 750. I haven't decided yet. Because in all honesty, after the hell that Modern Warfare 2 put me through, I'm not sure I'm all that gung-ho on doing another Call of Duty game right now. Someday, of course, I will, but probably not right now. We'll see, though. We'll see, though. Outer Worlds wouldn't be a bad choice for 750, honestly, just because it's not too hard of a platinum, but at least it's one that's going to be really fun, one I still need to go back to. And then again, that one's also single... Well, most of those games I have to go back to for single player only. Because right now I don't really have any other, like, big games to play through. I've got Killzone Liberation, but that's not that big of a game, nor is it a very long game. God, why do these horses run out of stamina so fast? Like, seriously. They're supposed to compete, but they're running out of stamina super fast. Jeez. Am I missing something with the whole stamina thing? I feel like I am. WRC 5 is still going on. You're almost done with career mode. Solid. Yeah, I wish I could get unobtainables done someday. If only they just bring them back for a little bit of time. I mean, Homefront would take quite a while. Like, I'm very well aware that Homefront would take a very long time to get through if it ever came back online. But I've talked about before, like, with that game, if If I had been, like, a big trophy hunter when the servers were originally going down for that game, I probably would have gone for it. And don't get me wrong, it's not an easy platinum by any means. It's very time-consuming. More time-consuming than anything else. I'm also not sure if it was ever boostable, because the game was still relatively populated up until it shut down. So I'm actually not even sure if it was boostable. So that bar actually doesn't mean anything. It just means you're low. It doesn't mean you're out. Alright. Cheers on the Fallout 3 guide. Thanks for that. It was fun to write. To look back at all the DLC again. It was a good time. Okay, so it seems like you don't necessarily have to keep mashing it super fast because the horse kind of maintains a higher rate of speed for a while. Race to Crabman's Stud Farm. Okay. I'm not sure I want to know. But it's a checkpoint race against an opponent, so cool. Ooh, this one's got some tight twists and turns. That checkpoint's quite a ways away. Is there any way I can just look behind me so I can see where the person is? You're working on Red Dead 2 Plat Shira. Oh, you're welcome. That guide was definitely the best thing I've written on the site. The thing, though, is, and I've always mentioned this before, for whatever reason, is I didn't solo write that guide. Wait, where is the... Is it down there or around here? I hope it's around here. Because I didn't solo write that guide, but it lists it as being a solo guide because I guess whoever co-wrote it with me must have, like, deleted their account or maybe got kicked out off the website. I don't know. I don't know what happened with that, but I did not solo write that guide. There was another guy that I was working with for it. But yeah, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know why it did that. Why he's not listed on it. Because it still got me listed as one of two authors for the 100% guide, the supplementary guide. And the guide's still, third most viewed in the website's history, which I'm very proud of. It was in first place for a few weeks at one point, then Final Fantasy VII Remake took it over, unfortunately. And I think there's something else up there now, too, like something that came up out of, like, absolutely nowhere. I can't remember what it was, but something popped up out of, like, absolutely nowhere and took first place on there. I don't know, maybe mine will have a chance at jumping up again when they inevitably re-release this game for the PS5. When they inevitably re-release Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PS5, not Bibi and Tina Tickle a Horse. Whatever you want to call this game. This race is taking a while. I mean, I know we're obviously out ahead, but I wonder how far ahead we are. Wish I could look behind me. Okay, that was a long race. Still need to finish Deathloop. Oh yeah, Deathloop. That's one I actually own the disc of that I bought like a year ago and still haven't played because I just haven't had time. So we still have more story missions. And for some reason we apparently have to do this one 10 times, which is really stupid. Groom a horse. I don't even know how to do these horse things. Probably in the free roam. Still need to finish. Okay, Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 was fun. The Platinum was. The 100% was a little bit annoying, because I think it had some multiplayer to it. Okay, this is an orientation race. Persona 5 is most viewed, the 100% day schedule. Yeah, that one I feel like came up out of nowhere, because I never remember seeing that one in the older days. It probably was on there, and I just never paid any attention to it because I don't play the Persona games. It definitely felt like it just popped up out of nowhere. Oh. Okay, so... Where's the... It's on the other side of the castle. I can barely see it over there. Okay, so apparently we have to ride around the mountain. Understood. We will ride around the mountain. Let's just go around the mountain. That's a Rocket Power reference. A very obscure Rocket Power reference. Still a show I liked as a kid a lot. Even though I look back on it now and it was definitely a little bit cringe. Very 90s. Very 90s. Alright, so this time I know where to go. It's on the other side of the castle. I could see the ring when I was up on top of the mountain. Alright, got it done. Easy enough. Coffee. Water. Next task. DLC for Fallout are included in the PS Plus streaming. Sadly, it is not. That's how most games that are streamed are. Usually the stream games like that don't have DLCs included. There's a few exceptions to that, like... What the... Okay. I have no idea what just happened. That was weird. Like, Star Wars The Force Unleashed does, for some reason. Like, that one includes the DLCs, but most other games don't. And Force Unleashed is definitely one that I would like to do someday. Because I did Force Unleashed 2 a long time ago, like many, many years ago. It was one of my early Platinums. And it was relatively fun, but I know it's nowhere near as good as the original, because I have played the original, just never on like my account or my console. Played it at a friend's house. Another writing competition. Hopefully this one isn't as long as the last one. Oh, I think we're racing a man now. Sir, you need to find a manly hobby that isn't riding on horses with teenage girls that look like they're like 10. Maybe that man should find a better hobby. It's less likely to get him put on Sound of Freedom Part 2. So sad, you definitely would have done it 100%. Yeah, it is. It's really unfortunate. And I really don't know why games don't do that. Because that's what's kept me from playing one of the all-time PS3 shitters that I've wanted to play and stream at some point, and that is Ride to Hell Retribution. I would love to play that game because I know it's so awful. But you can't because the DLC is unavailable. And there's like a very rather complicated way to potentially get the DLC. You pretty much have to buy a sealed copy from another country, like Germany or the UK, I think are the most popular ones, and hope that it has the DLC code on it that hasn't been used. So it's a really bizarre workaround you have to go through, and unfortunately, you can't just buy it off the store. See, I'm still sad about that, because I absolutely would have liked to have done that game at some point. Because I know it's such a classic, awful game. God, these horses run out of stamina so freaking fast. Like, really? You're a racehorse. You're not supposed to run out of stamina after sprinting for 5 seconds. Horses, even the worst horses in Red Dead 2 were better than this. Is this just supposed to be, like, their version of rubber banding the AI? That's what it seems like. Because that probably allows the AI to catch up a little bit. Should you go back to Fallout 4 and try to platinum it? Yeah, Fallout 4 is a fun game. I did enjoy it. I mean, some people... Fallout 4 has its defenders and its haters, and I fully understand why some people don't like the game, because it made some changes to some of the gameplay and everything that people question that weren't the best. But at the same time, it was a game that I did enjoy a lot. And it's a pretty easy platinum. It's not a hard platinum, it's just a really time-consuming one. It's one of the more time-consuming Fallout games. It doesn't take as long as 76, but I would say it takes longer than 3 or New Vegas, or, of course, Shelter. Okay, horses. Let's stop just getting stuck in the ground here. This is top-notch game design, isn't it? At least most of the missions are usually pretty close together. But God, after all this, we're gonna have to go find 96 collectibles. I'm not looking forward to that. And speaking of Fallout 4, we're supposed to be getting a PS5 version at the end of the year. But I really haven't seen anything about it. And I am definitely excited for that, because I'm sure it'll play better. I'm not excited to do Benevolent Leader again, even though I think there are more strategies out there now that work better than the ones we had in the early days. So I think it is easier now than it was. And then you have... Can you even lose to this other... Oh, wait a minute. I'm stupid. This isn't even a... I thought this was a race. Not a checkpoint one. Or not a disappearing, limited time race. I might have screwed this one up pretty badly. I got kind of confused there. I forgot what this was. That this was this kind of a race where you get extra time every time you run through. Because I didn't really exactly pay attention to the game. If I actually get through this, I'll be shocked. Should really give you some stamina when you go through these checkpoints. Like, give a little bit of a stamina boost. Yeah, Fallout 4, it's a fun enough game. To me, it was always pretty enjoyable. But it's definitely not as good as 3 or New Vegas, outside of being a more functional game. Oh, speaking of Bethesda, the Starfield achievement list has leaked. And I'm actually probably going to do a video on it just because it's basically Fallout in space. And since we're probably never going to get another Fallout game on PlayStation, I might as well talk about that one. Because we're never going to get another Fallout game on PlayStation. We're never going to get another Skyrim game on PlayStation, presumably. It's all really unfortunate because, like, that's the only franchise that Xbox has acquired that I actually, like, really care about. I screwed this one up real bad. Yeah, I knew I was gonna have to redo that one. I messed up. That was my fault. I got confused on what type of race we were doing. For some reason, I thought we were just racing the other person, not a timer one, because I'm not exactly paying much attention to this game. But yeah, the Starfield achievement list, it looks like it's gonna be... It's basically a Fallout trophy list. It looks exactly like a Fallout list. Because it's like, you know, beat the story, probably side with all the different factions over time. You know, kill enemies in various ways and different types of enemies. Level up. Locate 100 planets, which is like finding 100 settlements or locations in another game. Obviously no multiplayer trophies this time. There's some settlement building, there's a little bit of it for trophy-wise. But it looks like it would be a pretty easy game. Looks like it's got a pretty easy achievement list. I will say, though, like, as much as I hate that Xbox acquired them, I will not buy an Xbox just to play Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. I would rather have a PC. Like, just get a good gaming PC at some point to be able to play stuff like that. Then I can go back and play the older games with all sorts of mods and stuff and have a new life for them. So I would love to play the Fallout randomizers someday. Even if I didn't stream them, I would love to be able to play them. Because they look like a lot of fun. Because I've been slowly over time watching some randomizer playthroughs of New Vegas, like the door randomizer, where literally every single door is random. And that would probably get very confusing. God, why is this such a long race? And why does the horse have almost no stamina? I mean, this isn't the worst game I've ever played by any means, but it's boring. That's for sure. This game is very boring. Very repetitive. Oh, of course it was off the path there. Oh, that was the final. Okay, thank God. Yeah, over 2 minutes of that. Not a good game. But again, I've played worse. I played worse like 2 weeks ago on stream. As you guys might remember, when we played DC League of Super Pets. That game, that was not fun. That was a very poor experience that I don't recommend to anyone. Can we just go drown ourselves now? I mean, we can hover over the water like we're about to jump in and just drown ourselves, and that would be a more preferable ending to this saga. Because now that I've done one of these games, I have to do all of them at some point. Because you do one game, you gotta do the series. So that means in the future, I'm probably gonna have to do all of these. Good news is, if I stream all of them, I can take the footage later and make a trophy video for I platinumed every single Bibi and Tina game. Oh, we just did a jump. Okay, random. Oh, okay, we're transitioning, aren't we? Transitioning to another screen. Am I drinking coffee? I am. I haven't downed all of it yet, so the energy will last for another hour, hour and a half. Yeah, DC Super Pets was a repetitive mess. You can't jump this one? Really? You can't jump that one. There a reason for that? Why can't you jump this one? Horse, this thing is like a foot off the ground. Oh, you can jump there. Okay, sure. Just smack your head into the wood. I really wish it was Red Dead physics there, and you could just smack yourself into the wood and fly off and die. And you don't have to play this game again. Wait, you're saying Platinum 1 Lego game, you gotta do them all? Pretty much. You do one game, you gotta do the series. That's what being a trophy hunter is all about. You do one game, you got to... Really? Why can you only... Come on, horse. Okay, can I just restart this? Yeah, abort the mission and restart it. Oh, well, apparently that's not the option I selected. It's probably just a straight ride. So I guess we have to let the... Yes, that's what I tried to do last time. Hi, Wallace. I don't know if it's the worst horse game out there. I have no idea if it is. There's probably worse somewhere out there. As this one kind of functions, for the most part. I mean, the Unicorn Princess was at least more bizarre when me and Ghost both played it. Okay, so the horse can't walk through like 2 foot of water. Okay, so it's gonna be like that, is it? What, so this horse can't swim? Doesn't want to touch the water? It's too special high class for that, I guess. Okay, well there's the end point, I think. Wow, it actually went down that little ledge, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I see what to do. I suspected that being a horse, you would be able to go through, like, 2 foot of water. Apparently that's not the case, though. So let's try this again. Knowing that we have to use a bridge. Look, this isn't the horse challenge from Red Dead 2. In Red Dead 2, there's a horse challenge. Actually, there's like 3 of them. Where you have to complete, like, a certain course. Not really a course, but, like, get from one place to another without touching water. Have I platinumed any other COD games? Or, you have any worst COD games I've platinumed? Modern Warfare 2 was the least enjoyable, probably platinum-wise, at least recently. Ooh, barely beat that one. Wow, I had less than, like, 1/10 of a second left on that. Nice. That one definitely had one of the most annoying platinums. Why is this stupid person just smiling the whole time? And why do they not blink? That's the creepy part. They don't blink. They just smile and stare at you. That's not healthy, ma'am. That's definitely not healthy. But I would say that was one of my least favorite platinums. Okay, that jump was delayed. Good job. But there were other games that were worse for the DLCs, like Black Ops 3 was rough for DLCs. Black Ops 2 kind of was. Advanced Warfare had some pretty rough DLCs. COD Ghost wasn't too bad DLC-wise. Infinite Warfare would have been bad, but I got carried through a majority of it. To the point at which I think I started doing that, like, when COVID started, and I legitimately don't remember it because that was back in the drinking days. Whenever platinum a FIFA game? Probably not. I have no interest in football. Or soccer, as we call it here. So this is a... Okay, well, they definitely just phased through that wall. I mean, COD Classic is probably going to be the worst one whenever I go back and do it. And I was warned by both Ghost and Killer that I probably want to avoid Cold War. Because Cold War is apparently really not fun for Platinum. I mean, the campaign's supposed to actually be pretty good. But you have the Reunite with Fit Arena, whatever the name is, for finishing Dead Ops Arcade, and then a couple of annoying trophies in the actual multiplayer. And of course, Black Ops 4 is one I would never do. Because Blackout, that's not something that's ever going to happen. I suspect, though, that Modern Warfare 3 is going to have a good bit of, like, multiplayer-type trophies. Multiplayer and zombies. Because it's zombies this time. Apparently, it's a new Treyarch zombie story in some sort of new open-world PvE environment. That's what I'm hearing about it. I don't know how I feel about that, because if we're honest here, Treyarch kind of screwed up the last couple of times they made zombies. Because Cold War zombies, I know, is not well liked at all. And Vanguard, the zombies, was made by Treyarch, and it was garbage the whole way through. It was not a good experience at all, aside from having an easy trophy list. So, I don't have a lot of faith in Treyarch to fix it and make good zombies again. I want them to make good zombies again, I just don't really see it happening. Maybe they will, maybe they'll surprise me, but I'm not exactly confident. We will have to see, though. Alright, this race is almost done. Okay, that one's done. Only Platinum 1 FIFA game, 2019. Don't blame me, you started 22 and 23, but haven't gotten the Platinums because they're just not fun. I mean, Modern Warfare 3, it's interesting because it sounds like they're going to try to make the campaign more like Black Ops 2, with some missions that are much more open-ended. Though, the way they wrote it, the way they wrote the description makes it sound like by open-ended, they just mean you can either go about it purely trying to do stealth versus trying to just shoot everything. And I already do that kind of stuff in Call of Duty games when I used to do handgun challenge runs. When I attempted to beat almost every Call of Duty game using only handguns. Obviously, none of them worked, but it was actually pretty fun and allowed me to break the games. 3, 4, 5. Alright, looks like only 6 missions left. And then, collectibles. Not fun. The trailer looked pretty good. Okay, it's a checkpoint race, got it. Because, I mean, just a lot of it nowadays is that the multiplayer has just gotten so much worse to a lot of the OG players. I mean, yeah, a lot of people play it, obviously. It's extremely popular. It's sold very, very well. But, like, I just don't really see any interest in it, and God forbid they put some kind of Warzone trophies in it or something. If they do that, then there's just no way that game's happening. Warzone is definitely not something I ever want to have to play. Partially because you can't really boost it. One of those things that, well, I say that, I don't know if that's true or not, but I also have no experience with it, so I just get my ass handed to me in every match for a while because I wouldn't have any experience with Warzone or really any Battle Royales. I played a few matches of Fortnite on the Switch, like, several years ago, and that was about it. That's the extent of my Battle Royale experience, pretty much. And I guess there were some Minecraft things that were like that. Is there even enough stamina? Like, I definitely feel like I'm missing something with the whole stamina, because I feel like I'm cutting these races, like, a lot closer than I should for this kind of a game, and given the trophy completion percentage. I've got to be missing something, because I've failed several races, and this really shouldn't be as difficult as I'm making it out to be. And the stamina limit, the whole stamina thing is just kind of tight, I guess. But you can't really go that much faster, in all honesty. Like, you can cut a few corners, but that's about it. Some of these races have definitely been a little more difficult than I was expecting. I'll check comments here in a second, guys. Let me try to finish this race. Not have to restart it again. And this is definitely one of the more... I mean, not one of the more, but definitely another repetitive game for recent memory. I've also got the Paw Patrol game on here. One of the Paw Patrol games, actually. The one that I streamed a while back, like a long time ago on PS4. I'm not actually probably going to stream the other version of it, purely because that stream, the original time I did the game, has given me more problems with copyright than any other stream I've ever done. I don't know why, but it just has. So, it's not something that would happen again. Alright, now I can read comments. You heard Chicory, A Colorful Tale is leaving PS Plus Extra along with Watch Dogs and Deathloop. I have no idea what Chicory is, but yeah, Watch Dogs and Deathloop. Which I own a physical copy of Deathloop anyway. I just still need to play it someday. Alright. So I think there's about 5 missions left. So we're getting close to the end. Cross-country jumping against the obstacles, of course. Hey, Invisible! How you been? Alright, so this is a short race. Thankfully, we get a shorter one. Oh, now we can jump that fence. We couldn't jump that fence before. Why can we jump that fence now? Oh yeah, on Netflix, guys, by the way, I have finally started to watch Breaking Bad. Because back in the day, I only ever saw, like, half of the first season, and I couldn't get into it. And I know it's, like, a favorite show among so many people. So I'm finally starting to watch, and I'm going to try to watch the whole thing. But like I said, last time I watched, like, half of the first season and got bored. I really hope it gets better, because I'm not overly enthused with what I've watched so far in the first season. So I do hope it gets better. That looks like a finale up there. And done! Alright. If I were to genuinely ask you to roast the soul out of me, what would you say? I don't really know what I would say. I would just say maybe, I guess maybe a little bit negative a lot of the time. Would probably be the biggest thing, which I can be that way too sometimes, especially when I get frustrated at games. It's a coloring book adventure game when you play as a dog and you paint the world. It's an easy platinum. Okay. Yeah, Breaking Bad, I'm through maybe 5 episodes or something, because they've done the whole using the hydrofluoric acid in the bathtub going horribly wrong. I've seen that part. And he's gone to see the cancer doctor for the first time. Like, just talk to him for the first time. That's pretty much as far as I've seen so far. It does get better. Okay, good. Because, like I said, I'm not finding it anything super special right now. It just feels really kind of slow-paced. I know that after that you got Better Call Saul as a whole nother thing. Oh, we actually have a ride against another player. Cool. It's not roasting, it's just mere description. Then I don't know what I'd say for roasting. I'm not really good at roasting people. I never have been. Alright, so for this one, it's nice because we don't really have to worry so much about time. We just have to worry about beating the opponent, which we should be able to do. So there's also that one trophy for finishing 6 races each in under a minute. And I mean, I feel like I've been doing fairly well on these, but I'm not really sure. I wonder if you can do the same one multiple times. You got a comment filtered again. Started watching something that is being blocked by the little heart symbol. I'll check that in a second. Let me try to finish this race. And I don't know why YouTube filters your stuff. I guess it's from saying, like, swearing too much or something. It doesn't usually get me in trouble to, like, swear in videos and stuff, so that's my best guess. Like, I don't even know where our opponent is. Like, they're, like, nowhere near us right now. Presumably. Oh, yeah, she is so far behind. Oh, I think that's a he again. I think it's a random guy that we're racing against again. Is horse racing, like, a big thing? And I think this is said in Germany. It's, like, something German. Is it, like, a bigger thing over there? Just make this make a little more sense to me. Only swear when your patience meter is overloaded to literal berserk. And I don't know what would cause it to be censored on that. And sometimes it doesn't censor you, so I don't even know. Okay, so Shameless is the show you're watching. You're on Season 1, Episode 9. It's okay. I know nothing about that one. God, this is so slow. This horse is so friggin' slow. Wish we could upgrade it. Man, how long is this race? Been going for 3 freaking minutes. Okay. Well, that was a bit longer than it should have. But it's okay. It's complete. Hydration. Oh, and in other gaming news, I'm still not quite done with Pikmin 4 to 100% yet, because I've been playing on a second save file, and I haven't actually finished it yet. Like, I finished the main story, of course. We did that on streams, and it was a blast. And now we're into the end game, which is literally... They fully, basically remade the original game into the Pikmin 4 world. With the whole finding the 30 ship parts. That was pretty fun. There's not only a 5th area, but there is a 6th area, and it's huge. Sixth area is actually huge, and it's got tons of bosses and stuff in it. Puff stools and the... Oh, you don't have to ride through every checkpoint? Well, I don't see why you wouldn't, though, because there's not enough time. Doubt I'd care much for Bramble. The game has very rich lore and nice narration. But you never will like survival horror. At least you learned about Nordic folklore. Don't hear you get frustrated too often. Yeah, I feel like I can hold my anger usually. Honestly, with your obsession with history and mythology, you should have chosen historian as your career. I do like a lot of, like, history kind of stuff. I'm definitely a history buff to some degree. And there was a point in time where I knew a good bit of that mythology. Like, back in, like, high school when I was really into the Percy Jackson stuff. When that was a thing that was really popular. I really hope that they do a good job with the TV show. Because the movies were not good. Well, I don't know about the second one. The first one was not very good. I'll check comments here once I get through this race. I really don't want to have to keep redoing any of these. Yeah, we're just racing horses around whatever this German meadow is. I think it's in Germany, given that some of the words sound German. Oh, of course we ran out of stamina. And then we're gonna have to run around this open world and find 96 collectibles, which I'm not looking forward to. I wonder if you could just, like, make a beeline straight to the finish line or something. You probably... I don't know, like, given the way the world's laid out, you probably couldn't. Come on, stop running out of stamina after, like, 3 seconds. And this is, of course, another super long race for no reason. I guess they gotta make some reason to make the game seem like it has enough content in it. I also love how there's literally not even a story. Like, this game doesn't actually have a story to it. Except that apparently we're trying to win some big race, so my guess is that this is all just our training montage. But this game has literally no story to it. Okay, let the stamina bar refill a bit. Yeah, this game has literally no story to it. We're just racing horses. Apparently competing in some big race at the end. Alright, that one wasn't too bad. I had plenty of spare time on it. If we were to hear you really exploding, we break our friendship instantly when you unleash it all, because you unleash it all. I'll read the tweet here in just a second. Thank goodness COD Warzone 2.0 doesn't have trophies. Yeah, I can agree with that one. Do you have a new request for one of your backlog games? If it can be recorded, expect some serious venting. Ooh, boy. Which, wonder what game it'll be. You wouldn't mind if it had trophies as long as it was easy, like just killing 10 enemies or win a game or pick up a certain weapon. God, even so, though, it's still multiplayer, and of course, I don't like multiplayer trophies. It's one of the worst types of trophies. What are you doing here? Well, you found out that 2 channels do gaming reviews, and 2 do show reviews. 2 channels speak in Arabic, and 2 speak in French, and both are opposite of you, as in successful, not envious, just disappointed. Well, I mean, it takes a while to build up a channel. Alright, now I can go to Twitter. Hey, CJ. Finished Bramble the Mountain King, an indie survival game with 1 billion KOs, and awesome self-hatred leveled up 10 points for every hour you spent in it. So just hated it more and more for every hour. Is that what that means? Alright. Oh, wow, this one's right here with us. Alright, I think this is the next to last one. Alright, ride the shortest path from start to finish. Yeah, I think this is the next to last mission. Alright. We're nearly done. It's another one that gives us less than a minute, so it's going to give us progress toward that other trophy. Okay, I don't actually know where the finish line is on this one. We didn't run into anything this time, which is a good start. Oh, there's the finish line. Alright, this one was fairly easy. That was actually very easy. Not too bad at all. Alright. Off to the Falkenstein race. The Frankenstein race. Is there collectibles in this? Yes. For some reason, there are collectibles. I have no idea why. I have absolutely no idea why. And apparently we have to win this race 10 times. I have no idea why anyone would ever put that in the game. Every single KO, you gain 10 points and you realize your points bank is leaking and the leakage turned into an ocean. How can a story about a kid looking to save his sister ruin your dignity? That's an achievement. Was it just, like, frustrating? Because I watched parts of it. Wow, this is the only legitimate race. Against, like, a whole group. Oh, what the hell? It's a maze. Okay, I should have just taken a picture of that. Again, is this a thing that people, like, actually do for fun? Like, I know that corn mazes are a thing that people do. I know that corn mazes are a thing that people do, but... Does everyone just go in the right direction? Like, is this even... Oh, this is actually not going to be easy, because you can get stuck on stuff really easily. Because the freaking horse has freaking tank controls. Or tank steering. And no stamina. Like, have stamina, will ya? Well, God, there was nothing I could do. You just crash into everything. And you have to win this 10 times? Why? Okay, so... Go right, then left. It's different every time. This could actually get frustrating. Mostly because of the bad controls. More so than anything else. It wouldn't be that bad if it controlled well. But the horses have really bad control. I need to focus on this. Really? You run out of stamina. After like 3 seconds. Okay. Really? Can we stop running out of stamina every time? It's so random. It's like the stamina only sometimes works. I don't see how I could do this any faster, though. Oh! Really? Like, really? Really, game? What's with this freaking stamina problem? This is so annoying. Like, seriously. What is up with the stamina issue? No, for a fact, it's not my thing. Bramble is, yeah. Now the game named Limbo. I have heard of Limbo. Let's see how many times we can KO you until you rage quit and break the game. Yeah, like a moron, you keep playing. It's one of those games. I have seen that game before. The trophy is outrageous. The trophy that I'm currently on. I mean, winning once is fine. I mean, winning once makes sense because you're finishing the game. This one doesn't even have any choices. But it's like, again, you have so little stamina. And if you bump into anything, you lose, basically, right then and there, which is really dumb. And again, the horses they're really not easy to control. So all I know is that at the very end, we have to take a right. We're almost to the end. Really? Running out of stamina again? I'm sure that someone's going to pass me at the last second here. Oh, surprisingly not. Okay. That's done. That was annoying. Independent Arts Software GmbH. So that's who we have to thank for this monstrosity of a game. Obviously, you're forced to use KO instead of another word because, God forbid, fetus in the belly of your 10th grandson hears your words. Oh, that was annoying. You hate limbo-like games, 2D side-scroller just built on rage-quitting, unfair puzzles. Whatever you do, endless lives, you're just giving up your own brain cells instead. Yeah, I don't like games that are, especially if they're like permadeath type stuff. Alright, so now we have to win that race 9 more times. Oh, we got that trophy. Okay, cool, we got that trophy done. So we have to win that stupid race 9 more times. I don't know why. Okay, so we'll just... Oh! Are there other horses that are better? Well, that wasn't the horse I selected. So at the very end, we have to take a right and then a left. Are there other horses that I could have selected this whole time that have, like, better stamina? If so, that's good to know, because I think that those are collectibles that we need to unlock them. And then we just have to alternate between the characters at this point. Can't believe they actually think someone would play this game 10 times. Or actually, no, 20 times. 10 times per character. Okay, well that one was easy. That one had an easy layout. Alright, that's 2. 8 more. This one's basically a straight shot. What is it with all the games I've been playing recently having just really stupid trophies like this? And DC Super Pets had it. I mean, My Little Pony technically didn't. My Little Pony was actually not that bad compared to some of these. Because it didn't have any garbage like this where it's just random. Okay, so we take this turn. Multiple sharp turns in a row just so they can try to screw you out of your stamina. Yay, 3 times! Are other people more out there because they spam jokes, or VTubers have avatars, or sarcastic in their take on things, maybe video editing, showing their faces, just following trends, instead of asking, what am I doing wrong? Tell me, what am I doing right? I guess what you're doing right is you just keep trying, you're making videos and everything. You never stop trying, so that's a good thing. Okay, this is basically another straight shot. Or just a single path and then take a right. So we've won 3 times. This will hopefully be the 4th time. Some tight turns this time. Gotta love this 2D grass, corn, whatever it is. I guess it's corn. Except it looks more like grass. Alright, that's 4. 4 wins. 4 wins down. 6 more to go. Not here for a therapy session, by the way, but since we barely talk, you'd like to win the occasion. Fair enough. I'm not a therapist, so I'm not gonna be the best at giving advice about things, because I got plenty of things screwed up in my life, or have in the past at least. Yeah, I see that there are more comments now, but I need to finish another race first. Okay, that one got off to like a rocket-powered start. Okay, navigate there. So now we're going around a few corners. And just around these two corners, and I think we're out. Alright, that's 5. 5 wins down. Very nice. Heard there's a fighting game that reminded you of My Little Pony. It's a fan game. Them's fighting herds. For some reason, I feel like I've heard that before. Every think oldish Lego games will get a PS5 version. I would like to see a few of them get versions because the PS3 games were shorter. Ooh, this is a complicated layout. That is actually a rather complicated one. Let's see if I can even do this one. That is actually a rather complicated layout. Okay, that one just cut through the grass, so he cheated. And apparently there's no punishment for that. Even though he very clearly cheated. That one cheated again. Yeah, he's like, either that or the game's just glitching and they're phasing through, which is entirely possible. So they're either cheating or the game is just bad and broken, which is entirely a possibility. So this is a lot of turns, which is bad for our tank-controlling horse. And we got it. Alright, that's 6 wins. That was a long one. That was actually tougher. Doing things and never stopping without any result is called madness. Oh yeah, from Far Cry 3. Funny enough how an older guy is seeking advice from a younger one. I mean, age doesn't matter. Parents don't demand you to get a job. I mean, my parents definitely want me to have a job. And I mean, I have a job out here in the real world. Outside of YouTube. I know you've got another comment, but I gotta get through another race. So this is a straight shot, then a right, then a left. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, so this one is a little bit of an easier layout. I can hear other ones near me, so they're actually pretty close to me this time, which is scary, because I can't really go any faster than I am. Okay, so I think it's just through this path and then we're done. Okay, was that 6 or 7? I lost track. That was either 6 or 7. I'm not sure. So that's either 6 or 7. That was either 6 or 7. Did you know that everyone in your best friend's inner circle is younger than you? It's weird because all of mine are pretty much the same age. Like, Marshall's less than a year younger. Nick is a few months older. Lizard Guy is exactly 11 months older. Or actually, no, it's more like 10 months now that I think on it. I'm at 7, okay. You checked all the regulations for owning a firearm where you're at. You're permitted to get one. Just need to be able to pay for it. Hope you're not gonna do anything drastic or bad with that. Reminds you when you watch your siblings play Barbie. I did not grow up around any sort of Barbie stuff. I know that my mom had them as a kid, though. Herd Life of Black Tiger, excuse me. I don't know if Black Tiger would truly be considered shovelware because I feel like they did put some kind of effort into it. It was just really bad effort. Okay, so this one is a really long one again. And it's a straight shot for a while, then a left, and then another really long section. Wonderful. Can we get some more of those short, like, 35-second races, please? Instead of all this, like, minute-long crap. Where sometimes the opposition just phases through the corn stalks and cheats. And the sad thing is, even once we've won 10 races, we're still not done with this game, because we still gotta go out and find 96 collectibles. I'm not looking forward to that. I mean, the world's not actually that huge, because you can run across it pretty quickly. Almost went the wrong way there. Okay, really? You're gonna stop entirely? Well, that was my fault. I went the wrong way. That one was actually my fault. If I lose, I can actually blame this one on myself because I made a wrong turn. But I'm not going to lose. I'm the best Bibi and Tina horse race player in the world. It's like only some corn slows you down and stops you. Some of it. Oh, we're out of stamina. Thanks, game. Well, we're not winning this one. I mean, these guys... The stamina is so janky, like sometimes you just run out. And sometimes you don't. It doesn't make any sense. Did none of them... They all missed the finish line. Wow, what a bunch of dumbasses. Alright, good, I'll take it. I will take that. That's 8. That was a hard track, too. Can't wait to get the platinum on Cars Racerama. I mean, it wasn't too bad of a game compared to some games out there. When you trophy on PSN, you'd probably stay away from easy shovelware. I mean, I don't do much shovelware anymore. Okay, so this one's mostly a straight shot. It's a left at the first and then a right. That's actually got a lot of turns in it, so we'll see. See how this one goes. We are burning stamina a little fast here. Okay, do not miss the turn again like I did last time, nearly. So this time when we go around it, we take a right. Okay, then we take a left here. And then another left. We're making another left turn. Look, we're making another left turn. That's 9. One more. Just one more. And then we get to the open world part of the game. What kind of fresh hell is this? Oh, that layout is awful. Where are all the easy short layouts that we were getting earlier on that weren't that bad, that were like 30 to 40 seconds? What is this crap? Like, why do we keep getting all these brutally long, twisty layouts? Don't you think I've suffered enough yet, game? You could take it easy on me here. You could have given me, you know, an easier layout. Now watch, the trophy won't even unlock. Knowing my luck, the trophy probably won't unlock. And I'll probably have to do it again. Or I'll probably have to do, like, one more race, which maybe then it'll give me a 30-second race. I know it won't, though, because this game isn't nice. Well, if I could stop crashing into everything... Come on! Why do you keep crashing into everything? Again, the controls are just absolutely terrible. I mean, I can't do anything. They just push you around. Controls are not good. We're already, like, almost a minute in. Not gonna win this one at all. I mean, you just can't control it. You literally just can't control it. And I'm not expecting 5-star gameplay here, but still. I mean, sometimes there's just nothing you can do because you can't control the horses at all. Well, yeah, of course I lost because every single wall apparently was right in front of me. I mean, seriously, can we, like, get an easy layout? I've literally just had these, like, 2-minute long layouts consecutively. I haven't gotten an easy one in forever. God, if you wanted to speedrun this platinum, you'd have to... There would be some risk here of random things screwing you over. So this one's got long straightaways, but obviously everyone else's horses don't have to worry about stamina, so that serves more to screw me over than them. Alright, so we take a right up here. And I'll check comments here again in a second. Ooh, we can ride straight down that. Alright, provided nothing else stupid happens, we've got it. Okay, thank God. I never have to do that again. Alright. So now we have to go actually riding. Okay, so there's horseshoes and the other collectible. Okay, I get it. Currently, your life has 2 paths. You get a career and get enough capital to purchase a really strong and high-capacity desktop that you would most likely use to keep on upgrading on Rumble, most likely. Path 2, do something to gain capital and then get the firearm. Come on, man, don't talk like that on here. I heard about Bored Panda. It's a website they visit sometimes to read some silly cartoon strips. I have not heard of that. Alright, guys, so I think the worst part's over. But now we gotta go find collectibles, and I gotta go pee. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes. And we should be getting this platinum tonight, though. Alright, I'm back. I've come to the conclusion that once this stream is over, I need to clean my toilet. Alright, so... let's see what these collectibles even look like. Okay, they're actually quite large. So that's one. There's one here. Then up along this road is a third one. Alright, so we got those 3. Then there's another one. Come on, Horsey. So I've actually got a guide pulled up, so if I don't look at comments for a minute, that's why. I wish you could at least just get off the horse for a few seconds. Just look around and grab things. Okay, so that one's good. And there's one right over here. There it is. Okay, so that's 5. So now we need to turn back around and head back toward the starting area. Okay, so now that we're back toward the starting area, it looks like there's 4, like, inside of this little compound here. Of course, we can't touch, 2 foot of water. Or like 2 inches of water, probably. Ooh, what's this? Oh, okay, this is a mini game. We have to feed our horse. So they like apples. They probably don't like toothbrushes. I don't know what... Oh. That was very sudden. Bad luck. You lost. Okay, that was kind of funny. It was just bad luck. You lose. I don't know. I found that to be kind of funny. Well, how do I even get in there? Oh. Through the hole. That was very clearly right there. And I didn't see. So I guess horses can't eat rocks. After Platinum the Horse game, move on. I mean, Division 2's done. Yeah, Division 2's thankfully done. Okay, so we got that one. Something Board Panda has, not many sites has, is Dark Humor Specialist, just making you laugh. Or they making you laugh is not easy. Interesting. Hey, Arioka, yep. Bibi and Tina, Adventures with Horses. Alright, so there's only 6 more of these, but we do have to play these minigames and, like, not fail this time. That looks like a carrot. That... I mean, it looks like a toothbrush, but I think it's something else. Can they eat hay? I don't know. Apple. Yes, apple's good. I don't know what... I think that's hay, but I'm not gonna hit it. Well, we know that that doesn't work. Found that out the hard way. Okay, so that is something they can eat. Carrot, yes. You can have that. Carrot, you can have that. You will not eat the toothbrush. There's some more hay. No toothbrush. More hay. No rock. No rocks allowed. Carrot, yes. Oh, that's a brush. Okay. That wasn't too bad. That was interesting. You get what? You get an endurance boost? Is that like a permanent thing now? Should I have just done this part first? Possibly. Grooming. Brush your horse's fur with the left stick. Avoid using the brush on sensitive areas. Okay, well, what is counted as a sensitive area? This is strange. Can I actually get this entire thing off? Yes, okay, so I do have to do that. Got it. mean, what is considered a sensitive area? The horse is clean now. You get endurance boost. Hi, Simon. This reminds you of a Barbie game for the PS2. I've never played a Barbie game for the PS2, so I have no idea. It's possible to pet a skunk? Well, yeah, it's a trophy in the game. So of course it's possible. Clean the horse's hooves with a... Okay, brush and hoof pick. Brush with the left stick to remove any dirt. Press the cross button when using the pick to remove stones, but use it with care. This is surprisingly complicated. This is weird. This is really weird. How do they get that many rocks in them anyway? I'm actually going to need to focus here, because this is a fairly large amount of work that we have to do here. That if I screw up, it's a lot of cleaning things up again. Because I'm assuming if I touch anywhere else, it's an automatic fail. And I really don't want to have to restart this minigame. God, we're only halfway done. Only halfway. Didn't play it either, just saw a video on it. Gotcha. Sure you didn't play it. I'm sure I've seen videos of it too, though. Alright, got that one. One more. Do you have to purchase a DLC from Minecraft to get the 100%? Thankfully, you do not have to purchase any DLC. Everything comes included with the game. But I've heard apparently there are issues with doing the multiplayer trophies on modern Minecraft, or on the digital version or something. That's what Nick AR said, because he just did his video where he got every single trophy in every Minecraft game, which, mad props to doing that, and doing it rather quickly, in like the course of a month or two. I've been playing those games for years. Think you'd play it? It looks fun. I mean, it might be. It's probably more fun than this. Alright, so we're done with the mini-games. So now... I gotta pull my map back up. Alright, so... we gotta go over here. So there's one out here. There it is. And there's one directly down from here. Then there's one along the water down here, I think it is. Come on, horse. There it is. So we grab this one. Or just miss entirely. Zoomed in camera. Okay, so we already got the two that were right here. So there's just a few more that are out this way. There's one that's right around here. It's probably down in that gap right there, isn't it? Come on, horse. There we go. Then from there, there's 2 more that are directly above us. Okay, so one of them is like a straight shot from right here. There it is. I can see it. And then there's one more directly up from here. Got it. Right there. Alright, so that is our first type of collectible done. And now there are 32 of the other one. 32. That's a lot. Holy cow, that's a lot. You're working on getting the multiplayer trophies for Ghost Recon Future Soldier done since the server's back on. Server came back on? Really? Wow, okay. Fair play to Nick AR. He didn't cheese any of the Minecraft trophies. I think he did... I mean, he boosted the multiplayer, but that's fine. I mean, that's not cheesing at all, because you have to. They're literally dead, so... That's totally fine. He did a few things in Creative Worlds, I think. But that's about it. Okay, so this is the first one. And there's one over here. Yeah, too many collectibles, in my opinion. Alright, so if we get back on the trail, there's one up at the windmill. Or is that a windmill? I think that's just a house with an X on it. That doesn't look like a windmill. Oh! Almost ran headfirst into the water. And that gives us our stupidly zoomed in camera angle. Of course you can't walk past that. Because nothing's allowed to work well in this game, apparently. You can only hop certain parts of that fence for some reason. I don't really understand that. Alright, so grab this one. Alright, so from here... there are 2 up here by the waterfall. Yep, there's one. It looks like there's another one right around here. Like, in the waterfall, sort of. No, wait, that's the one I grabbed, and there's another one that's sort of back a little bit, up this hill, sort of. This map isn't the best, but it's the only guide I see, so... Oh, wait, there's one up on the other side of the... No, that's a different one. It's like it's in the waterfall on the map here. Okay, so that is the one I collected, so it's just back here a little bit. Probably up behind whatever this wall is right here. Yep, there it is. Alright, so from there, I guess we'll just get everything on this side of the water first. Makes more sense. Alright, so we just need to head directly down from here. And there should be one. Yep, there's one. And then there's one on this bridge, yes. Okay, so that bridge is how we go across. No, wait, that's not. That's the one. Okay, yep, there's another one. Let's grab this one. That's a pier, that's not a bridge. That explains why it's shown out in the middle of the water. Got the one on the bridge, got the one on the tree. Then there's another one around here. There it is. Alright, so from there, we got those two that were further away, so there's one more just a little bit down the river. Or in this campsite, possibly. Should be right around here. Yep, there it is. Alright, so then there's another one on this side if we go just a little bit further down. It's supposed to be right here. Apparently it's not here. Unless it's on the other side of the water. No, it's a... Wait. It shows a tree on the screen there. There's no tree right here. Game, there's no tree right here. That better not be a bug. Yeah, there's no tree right there, game. There's this tree. Okay, it must be this one. No, wait, this is a different one. Okay, well now I'm officially worried. Because there is definitely no tree there, or collectible. I have no idea why. I have no idea why YouTube does this to me so often. Like, it just will constantly, completely crash my stream and just screw me whenever I'm having, like, a good stream. I don't get it. It's gotta be something with YouTube. It's not my internet. My internet's good. My capture card should be fine. I don't even know what it is. I assume it's YouTube just screwing me over for some reason, if I had to guess. All the Ubisoft PS3 games from last year are back on, including Assassin's Creed. Dang, okay. That's out of nowhere. So I don't know why YouTube feels the need to do that to me. I don't know what I did to them to deserve it. Because I have never seen anyone else on YouTube have that kind of problem with streams just freezing up like that. It's not my capture card. It's not my internet. Alright, so I'm still kind of worried about the fact that he's got a collectible listed as right here alongside a tree and that there's no tree here. But we will worry about that in a minute. If I don't have all of them, then I'll know what it is and I'll just have to quit out and join back in probably. Okay, so there's one up there. So then, it's just further up along the path, apparently. Alrighty. There's one. Then there's one up there. We've got the one on the bridge, so that's all done. And there's 3 in the fields up here. There's 1 in each field. So I guess we're just going to go jumping through someone's field of corn here. And I guess they're not going to be too bothered by it. No, there's one more in that field. In one of those fields. There it is. Okay, so we got all those. And there's one more up here. Of course, this is just one of those random fences that the game will not let us go through. Why? Just why? Just explain that one to me. Why is that fence not allowed to be jumped over? Oh, now it is. Okay, yep. That's logical. That makes so much sense. Okay, get this collect... Okay, well, never mind. Ran out of stamina. Okay, I think he just had an extra dot. Now that I'm looking at it, I think he just added an extra dot by accident, so I think we're okay. Because I count like 7 more on here, so he probably just had a couple of dots in the wrong places. Alright, so there's one out here. I can see it. Alright, there's only 5 more. One of them is right up here on the edge of the water. Somehow I missed it because I was looking at the guide there. Alright, so let's grab this one. Alright, 4 more to go. There's one right there. From there, there's another one. Can I stop just missing everything? Yeah, it's just, I don't know why it does this. It doesn't need any updates either, because I update everything pretty frequently, so I don't know what it is. The name of this game, it is Bibi and Tina's Adventures with Horses. It is, it's a game. That's the best definition for it, is that it is a game. Alright, there's number 31. But yeah, it's just YouTube hates me for some reason and doesn't want me to stream, apparently, because I've never seen anyone else have this many problems with streams just crashing like that out of nowhere. Can the horse even go this far? Oh, we can. Why is there so much of an open world? Because there's nothing you can do. That's what... I don't get that. Like, why is it so open like this, but there's just nothing going on in most of it? Okay, our last collectible... Actually, no, it shouldn't be in here, I don't think. Yeah, that's not it. Yep, there it is. So he just had an extra dot on the guide. Either that or I picked it up inadvertently, which is also possible. Alright. That is every collectible in this area of the game. Alright. That's half of the collectibles found. Perfect. Halfway there. So what's in the photo album? I guess pictures from the movie? Sure. Cool. Alright, well, let's try out another horse. And let's head to the other area. Alright. Exactly what you expected. Bibi and Tina was a cartoon show from 1991. When you saw the face of the blonde girl, you instantly recalled the show. The TV show was dubbed into English from German in 2004. You used to watch it, but not for long. That's interesting. So it is based off of something like that. That at least makes sense. Okay, so where does this start us out at? Down at the bottom. Okay, this side might be a little bit easier to follow. There's 3 that are basically in a straight line to our left. A semi-straight line. So, yep, now we've got a whole nother open area to find collectibles in. We gotta find another 48 of them here. And there's 2 right here at the castle. Actually, now that I think about it, this area is going to be harder because it's more mountainous. It's going to be harder to navigate. So that's the 2 at the castle. And there's 2 more on this little area. And by the way, we have to play as each character 10 times. So I'm going to have to jump in and out once we find all the collectibles several times. We got that one, and there's, it looks like 1 more in this little area. Wait, how do I even get up there? Is there a road? Yeah, there's gotta be. Aha! It's over here. No, it's not. That's the exact same way I just came from, okay? God, you do not need to stop every time. Thought I saw one over there, but it was not. It was just a tree. So there's 1 right here. That's 7. Then there's a couple, like, right on the other path across the water that I'll go for at the end, probably. Alright, so we got those. So there's 1 directly ahead. It's probably up on top of that hill. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. It's halfway on this collectible type. So from there, let's see. There's a path. I don't think it's this path. I think it's... Yeah, it's up there. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get to that. Maybe up here. I'm not sure. Let's see. There's no more this far up, so that's good. Don't have to go too far for these. Alright, that's our path that we want to be on. Okay, so we got that one. Then there's 3 more on this path. If there's 1 right there. And then there's 2 more on these sort of pronged areas down here. At least they're supposed to be. There's 1. And there's supposed to be 1 further up there. Okay, are we stuck in place? If so, I wouldn't be surprised. Surprisingly, no. It would have been fine if we were, though, because we're going to need to switch characters several times anyway. There it is. Alright, so we got those. And then there are 4 more. And we're actually on the path to getting 1 of them. So that's 1. How many times have I looked at the map and then missed? Several at this point, I think. Okay, that's 13. 3 more. Alright, so there's 1 pretty much directly in front of me up this hill. Really? Do you really feel the need to do that? There it is. That's 14. Then there's 2 more up here. There's 1. 1 more after this. And I can see it. Alright, that collectible type's done as well. Alright. That collectible type is done. Now I can look back at the stream again. Alright, let me look back at the stream now. And of course, as a 2020 live-action remake, both girls are intimate. Oh, wonderful. I have never seen any of the films. Also used to watch Pippi Longstocking, a TV series from 1969, another German original TV show that was dubbed English 1970 through 1980, but has nothing to do with the game. While Bibi and Tina's show was literally about horse racing and riding, Pippi was about the daughter of a Marine and a KO'd mother, Pippi, who was a kid with superhuman powers, and her daily life among the humans. It was just comedy. That's very random, but that doesn't seem that far off for that day and age. Alright, 32 collectibles left, and then we'll be done. These are spread all over the damn map, so this is going to be fun. First one is directly to the left. Well, we just phased through that fence, so that's a great start. These collectibles are wholly unnecessary. At least this number of them is. Like, there was no purpose of putting this many in except to prolong our torture and suffering from playing this game. And you can't tell me this game is, like, selling really well in places or something like that. There it is. It's 2. 30 more to go. And why would they not just have all the collectibles spawn at the same time, so you wouldn't have to run back through these areas a second time to find them? Okay, so we've got those. 3 on this first area, so then run up a hill. Zoomed in camera, and then across here. So what have we got here? There's 2 more here. Really? Just really? Is that really necessary? It just happens at random times when you're trying to climb on pretty much anything. For literally no purpose, except to make the player suffer for longer. And there's 1 more over here. That'll give us 5. As you see, some of these are in the exact same place the first collectible types were. There's literally no purpose to these collectibles, except to prolong the suffering. I see where 2 more of them are. I'm gonna have to go back for those later. I see exactly where they are, though. They're real near the entrance, so they might be better just to go back to at the end. Okay, so we'll grab this one. That's 6. Alright, so there's 1 directly in front. And then 1 to the right. Oh, great, another hill that we have to go up. And there's 1 right here. Yes, let's just completely stop every time we walk 2 feet in the air. Okay, so we got those, so where does this take me now? Alright, so if we go along the rocks up here, or, well, it looks like rocks on the map, but I guess it's kind of rocks. Okay, how do I get closer? Do I have to just take the road? Yeah, there's 1. It's actually not the one I was going for next, but I'll take it. Get it out of the way. And we'll just stop because we got within 5 feet of the wooden boards. Now we'll probably stop because we're going up a 2-inch tall hill. Okay, so we got that one. And now, there it is. Alright. So now, I might just take this trail to the north and go up and around here, because there's more stuff up on the other side of this mountain. It's just barely on the other side. Oh, it's at this campsite. Okay. That's 12. Then there's another one right up here, probably near the outhouse. I don't think that's an outhouse, but it looks like one. Alright, so if we keep going along the path, there's going to be a couple more. Next one is... Alright, so where's this one? Pretty much right around here. Okay, I can see one up there. I'm not sure if that's the one I'm going for. No, that's not the one I was going for. Okay, this has got one sort of in the trees right here. Or like right where I am now. Probably need to go up the castle road a bit here. Yes, let's just run off in random directions, why don't we? Okay, there's one. Not the one I was going for, though. You know what, we're halfway through. Let me check comments again. Alright. Superhuman powers, paranormal physical strength, can move ships with her own breathing, and indestructible. According to the Irish Father's commentary, she got her strength from the mother and the wealth from the father, but from neither. Common sense. Also, Pippi looked like you were very average 16-year-old girl with pigtails, hairdo. She looked normal, but had the power of a Valkyrie. Interesting. Alright, see you later, Arioka. Thanks for stopping by. So let's see, there are approximately 3 around this castle, except it's marked as a castle on the map. I don't know if that's actually really what it is, though. I mean, is it? Kind of, maybe? I mean, we already went to that other castle. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that there's several up here. That makes sense. This is a large landmark. There's one. And there's one sort of directly on it, and I can see it from here. And it kind of looks like there's one more. And can I get outside of this wall where it looks like it might be at? I hope so. So yeah, there's one more there that it's marked on the map. I don't know if it's there or not. It might be another accidental marking. Jeez, can we not stop every single time we get near an obstacle? Stupid, stupid human. I blame the human in this case, not the horse. The horse is just following the orders of the human. Oh, nope, there it is. Okay. Alright, so that's everything up here. So we're at 18, we're doing good. There's 2 near the beginning that I didn't collect. We'll get those at the end. So that's fine. So now, we're going to work our way back down, and there's one to the right. Yes, let's stop again, because we went up 3 inches of grass. Oh no, it's not like horses can't go up that in real life. Okay, it's supposed to be right around here. It's actually probably up higher, unless that one might be one I already collected. Oh, well, there's one. That's not the one I was going for, though. Yes, let's get stuck on absolutely nothing. Okay, did I already get this one? I think I already got this one. Yeah, I already got that one. Okay. No problem. Alright, so we're going to head toward the house here. And there's one pretty much directly in front of me. There it is. And that's 20. Then there's one directly forward from here. Yep, there it is. Alrighty. It's 21. Now I have to go down to here. There it is. It's 22. Then there's one right over here. Right on the water there. That one's easy enough. Yes, let's get stuck on the bench that's like 20 feet away from us. Because that's good game design. Now there's two along the river down here. There's one of them. And there's one more a little bit further up. Okay, that one I could actually understand the horse stopping, because it probably doesn't want to drop like 20 feet into the water. Oh boy, this one's going to be fun to get. Okay, we got that one. Alright, so from here, there's one right here. Yep, get this one. Then, it looks like there's still one right over here. Yep, there it is. And then there's one more on top of this mountain. And then there's only two more near the other area, and then two at the beginning. So we're almost done. We are almost done. I can safely say that this does not make me want to play another one of these games. It might happen someday, but it does not make me excited about the prospect of playing another one. I think we climbed this in one mission or something, so now they're bringing us back to it. Yes, stop again. That was really necessary. And got it. Alright, that's 28. Okay, I know where the last four are, so we're going to drop out and load up a character again, and this will spawn us back toward the beginning, so it'll be a little bit easier. Haven't used that horse yet. Alright, so we got 4 left. I'll go back to comments here for a second. He's got to do the series, will be my catchphrase. It's definitely not my catchphrase or anything like that. It's just something that a lot of trophy hunters say. Like, you do one game, you gotta do the whole series. Snickle and all the other people have always said it. Alright, so directly in front of us, there's 2, like right across the water here. So we'll go ahead and grab those, get them out of the way. And then once we get the collectibles, we just have to load up the game as each character 10 times, which is going to take several minutes, unfortunately. And it's completely pointless. Alright, got that. Those 2. We might as well just start working on it here. Keep loading up as the blonde for now until the trophy unlocks. Horse doesn't matter. 2 more collectibles, and I know exactly where they are. So I can just flip back. Hey, console gamer. The hell is this game? Yep, it is a Horsey game. We're getting on top of the Horsey and riding it like a trophy. Wait, I got that backwards. I'm not even intoxicated. I'm just so enthralled in this thrilling horse game. That was sarcasm. And I knew the game was going to be bad, so that's part of the reason why I streamed it. It's very boring. I was hoping for it to be maybe a little more interesting than this. And the collectibles are taking as long as the rest of the game took. Because it took about an hour and a half, actually about an hour and 20 minutes to get through the main story of the game. It wasn't actually a story, it was just missions, 18 racing-type missions, with no actual story. Collectibles have taken a good hour to get through. Okay, so there's one right there, and then this one. But then we're basically done. There were also those mini-games, and that took a good 5 minutes to get through, so we had that. Did I get the final trophy on GTA 5 DLC? I have not. Because that's the one where I got screwed over because one of the guys in the group was a complete dumbass and completely screwed us. Alright, so we just need to ride out with Bibi 10 times and Tina 10 times, so all the annoying stuff is over. Now it's just a little bit of a grind. So, let's finish this thing. This is going to take a few minutes. I'll assume that Bibi is the blonde and Tina is the not blonde. I don't even... It's not like I care, but I'm just curious. We're just going to keep loading up with the blonde girl for now. Man, it takes a good 30 seconds just to get back out there. We are almost done. That's at least 3 times. It's been more than that, though, I think. Okay, that's 4 times, at least. There it is. I'm definitely not a fan of Bibi, but at least I got her trophy. Alright, so now we just need to go out with the, do the ride out with the other girl, like, probably 9 more times. We're gonna say this is the 2nd time, for sure. It's at least the 2nd time. This is a very dumb couple of final trophies, honestly. 3rd time. Is there any game I would want to plat again? Definitely, there's several. I mean, I would love to re-platinum Fallout 3 in New Vegas, which is why I did Fallout 3 pretty much a 2nd time on an alt account, and why I want to do the same for New Vegas at some point. Even though I don't know if that's one that would get streamed all the way through, it might just end up being a video. I mean, the first South Park game was a blast, that's why I replayed it as well. I'm trying to think of what else. Those are at least a couple of games, though. Maybe Far Cry 3 Classic Edition, at least. Not the one with multiplayer. That one was a classic. Same with Blood Dragon was a lot of fun. I mean, I enjoyed New Dawn. A lot of people don't, though. Maybe, like, Infamous Second Son, because it was pretty much the first PS4 game I had. Alright, we're almost done. I haven't been keeping track at all, so we're just going to keep going until the trophy unlocks. You need to platinum both South Park games. They're fun. They're worth playing. Plus, the first one's pretty short. You can do the first one in like 12 hours. There it is! Tina fan? And Platinum Trophy. Well, that was not a fun experience. I am drained of energy because of how much not fun that was. But for the Platinum Trophy, here's what you gotta do. You get, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So like 19 trophies just for finishing the game. So that's a huge chunk of the trophy list, 19 for finishing it. Then you have this trophy for finishing the final race 10 times for some stupid reason. They make you do that. So you have to complete all 3 mini games, which they're all pretty easy. Just be careful on them so you don't end up restarting them because you screw up. 6 missions in under a minute each. You can either do that on that final race or on those ones that are shorter. Then ride out with each character 10 times. That's easy enough. Just takes a few minutes. And then find all 60 or 96 collectibles. All right, let's sync up the trophies. Yeah, that game was that was something. It was boring enough that I couldn't even make good commentary, like funny commentary, the way I could for something like My Little Pony or even the Super Pets game. Thank you guys for suffering through that with me. Made it much more playable to have people to suffer through it with me. I need to hydrate. I didn't drink a lot of water during that. More water. Because I have 2 cans of water right here. It was funny, I heard something on the radio this morning. It was people talking about, it was, I guess, an article somewhere that was like, things that people pretend to like but actually hate. And one of them was apparently sparkling water, which I know that a lot of people don't like it, but I guarantee you the people that drink it do like it, because that includes me. And I'm the only one that matters in your one-person poll. Anyway, level 836, 9%, 26,415 total trophies, 737 platinums, 4,824 golds, 7,037 silvers, 13,817 bronzes. I had nothing else to say. I'm uploading the save data just in case for some stupid... Well, no, this game came out in like 2015. It's not going to get DLC. They've released other games since then. Hey, Invisible, we just got the Platinum Trophy, so I never have to play that game again. Thankfully. Alright, well, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. Not really anything else to talk about here. We got through the game. It was really boring. No Man's Sky's 7th anniversary. Wow. Just think about how much that game has changed, though. How much better it's gotten. It's actually a really fun game now. What is my end game goal? What level and how many trophies? Currently, I don't have one. I don't have an end goal. But I definitely intend to reach at least 1,000 platinums. I mean, I've hit 25,000 total trophies. I mean, I definitely intend to hit 1,000 platinums and level 999, because that's the current maximum. I'm sure it'll get upped again, though. Or is it level 1,000? I think it's 999. I will get there eventually. I mean, I could get there a lot faster if I really wanted to, but it would require playing a lot more shovelware, and I'm trying not to do that too much anymore. Except for, you know, the approximately now biannual, what do I want to call it? The whole biannual platinum dumpster dives that I do. So, like, twice a year, I just do a straight-up platinum dumpster dive where I play, like, 10 to 15 easy, terrible games in one night. 1K isn't far away. I mean, if I really wanted to speed through it, I could knock out a lot of quick, easy platinums with no trouble with all the shovelware. Which is why I do kind of want to do another 100 platinum speedrun on an alt account in a few months. I'm going to start looking into it because I know I can do it in under 3.5 hours. Why do I have canned water? Because it's sparkling water. I know I could do under 3.5 hours. That's not even difficult. The question is, can I do it in under 3 hours? And that's going to be the goal, to try to get 100 platinums in 3 hours. So I got to start looking into exactly what I want to do for that. It's going to have to include, and it's going to be on an alt account. It's not going to be on my main account. I'm not tarnishing my main account with that. But it's going to have, you know, all of the turbo versions of all of jumping games, all of the racing, the vehicle letter games. Probably not any of the animal letter games because they aren't as fast. So I'm going to have to start really looking into that and figure out exactly what I want to do for it. But I think I can do it in under 3 hours. I should be able to. Oh yeah, the levels, I got a long way to do on those. Because they get exponentially longer. Alright, but that is it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Oh yeah, I will stream that, absolutely. Yeah, it'll be streamed. It'll probably be sometime in October, if I had to guess, because that's about when I did last year's. It actually was right in October, because it was right after my birthday, I remember. So it'll be probably in October again. I just got to do a little more planning and research and figure out exactly which games I want to do this time. And, you know, buy them, which is very expensive, unfortunately. Well, actually, I won't have to buy all of them this time, because it'll be a whole nother account. And some of the games I already own. Like some of those turbo versions of games I already own. So it actually won't be as expensive this time. So yep, thank you guys for watching. I will most likely be streaming tomorrow, in which case we will start up Killzone Liberation for the PS4. So most likely tomorrow, that's going to be, you know, the streams the rest of this week and probably next week as well. That's going to take a little while because each platinum is like 8 hours. So yeah, see you guys most likely tomorrow.